Hello, and welcome to Lookie Loo Crafts. Today's sign was created by Kim from Kim's Inspired Life, and it's my only winter sign. So I thought it would be appropriate today. And not that I don't use them all year long, but yeah, yes, Kim's Inspired Life. Y'all go check her out. She's a lovely woman. Okay, everybody knows Kim. So I'm sorry, it's been a while since I got back to the computer. And I know I haven't answered emails, and I'm very, very sorry. But yeah, things are happening here. So, but I got good news, y'all. And the good news is on my last test that they did the a CT scan, where they put you down big round machine. It showed zero cancer on my lung area. So, yay. I'm so happy for that. I wanted to come home right home, make a video, tell everybody, but then I got the anxieties about if you tell, you'll jinx it. So I didn't tell. It's taken me a little bit to get back to the computer to tell the good news and give praise and glory to God for that, y'all, and all you out there praying for me. Thank you so much. I know prayer helps, but God does it all. But He says we're two or more gathered together in my name, there am I. So if you're gathered in prayer, that's the same in my mind. I hope I'm saying it right. So let me see. Lots and lots to tell. Uh, so the left side of my throat is still clear, no cancer there, but I got a new thing on the right side. Which I thought maybe they made a mistake, but they're insisting that they don't. So, but they didn't. Uh, so I had to go and have another biopsy on the right side of my throat, and I, I had a different surgeon than from the first one, and she seems to be really good. And so she took her biopsy, so my throat is really, really sore. Okay, so that's not part of the good news. Um, but she seems to think I got something called thrush. And then I asked her what that was, 'cause I've only known about thrush with horses. They get something called thrush on their hooves when they standing in their waist and stuff. And I don't know. I never had a horse with it. I think I seen that on TV or something. So I asked her what thrush was, and she said it's a yeast infection. And then she said it's the same yeast infection women get down there or men get down there. And then, well, I was just horrified, y'all. I mean, nobody wants that up there. And I told her that can't be right because ain't none of that been happening around here for 20 years. So, I mean, jeez. But anyway, after she quit laughing, she said that I could get it from having uh, my inhalers, which are steroids, and my respiratory infection. I had a lot of steroids, so that's what could have made the thrush. I was horrified. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, but she laughed. I mean, she threw her head back and she was laughing, and she didn't stop till she was bent over with her hand on her knee, holding herself up. I didn't think it was funny at all. But yeah, I got to drink a mouthwash 4 times a day, and she said to gargle with it, but to gargle with it, it ain't going to get it down in my throat. And the bottle says gargle or swallow, so I swallow it. It's nasty, y'all. It's really sweet. It's not like regular mouthwash. Uh, it's better than Listerine, but it don't burn at all. It's just like a really sweet, thick stuff you got to squish around. So I do that, and she gave me like 7 pills, and I've been taking those, so maybe that'll get rid of my thrush. So, I don't know when I'm going back to see her because it's at the end of the year, and my book. I do know when I'm going back to see her, but I'm going back on the 16th to see her because I told her about my dizziness, and she's going to give me a dizzy test. So I've told all the doctors about my dizziness, and this is the only one who said, okay, we'll give you a dizzy test. So I'm going back on the 16th to see if she could do anything about my dizzy. Because it happens, the dizziness happens throughout the day. Sometimes for just a few seconds, sometimes for just a minute or two, and sometimes, it hangs around longer. I don't feel comfortable driving uh, because of the dizziness. Otherwise, I could drive myself. But I'm not having no chemo or radiation right now. Uh, uh, the radiation is waiting on the biopsy results, which I think I go Friday, and it's not written down. I have to find that out. But if they do, it'll only be on the right side of my throat, not my lungs, because my lungs are clear. And he made out like, they didn't see no sign of it anywhere. Like it would, I never had it. So that's my good news and my miracle blessing. For that, the bad news is I got thrush from the medication. Let's see, my respiratory problem is at its end, so I'm grateful for that. But I've ended up with a rapid heartbeat. And so I had to go see a cardiologist, and he said he wasn't concerned about my rapid heartbeat. Of course, they did a EKG or EEG or something. They done some letters, and he read it, and he didn't seem to be concerned about it. He said sometimes you get the rapid heartbeat because of what your body is going through, and with all the cancer treatments and radiations and the respiratory infections and the stomach and everything that I've been doing, then my body has decided that my heart needs to be a little beat faster to help me out. So he thinks that's what it is. I don't have to go back to see him for 6 months. So he didn't think it was a big deal. So, okay, that's awesome. Does somebody know something what they do? But let me show you what I got. I went out and before I seen the cardiologist, this was recommended to get me one of these blood pressures that shows my heart rate. Okay, so this is the one I got. Can y'all see that? And I got a box. It's an Omron blood pressure monitor 7 series. I don't know what that means about the 7 series things. And you put it on your wrist. Now this thing costs like $80. And so I got the cheaper one that was for $49, but it went around your arm, and that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one, but it was $80. So I went up there and I got the cheapy ones for $49, which really ain't cheap. And it rung up for, after I paid for it and everything. And I was looking at my ticket and I said, well, this was $80. So I took it back and exchanged it for this one. Because if I'm going to pay $80, well, get the one that I want, right? So I was going to show it to you so you can see. So my blood pressure is pretty good, but and this takes 2 AA batteries. So if you need to monitor yourself, blood pressure or heart rate, uh, get you something like this, because this is all digital. Now I got the old-fashioned kind where you stick it in your ears and all, but since I got ringing in my ears, it ain't quite as reliable, because I can't hear. I can hear the buzzing in my ears, which everybody says there ain't no. So it goes on like that, and then you push your little start button, and you get that little heart, and it'll go. Oh, that'll go away, and then it'll read your numbers. I don't know if y'all could see. It'll read your numbers. It only takes a few minutes. Now that's the top number you see for your blood pressure up there. I ain't supposed to move. I moved. And sometimes you get an error and you just have to do it again. Okay, so I'm 127 over 80. Well, the bottom number is supposed to be 70, so that's a little high, but still within acceptable. But my heart rate is this number down here, and it's 101. So that's too high. But it has been as high as 130, so I'm good with that number. But anyway, I like this little thing, and it has a way for 2 people to use it. But Mitchell was here, and he said, "Yeah, there is 2 ways to do it." But he didn't show me how it was, so I don't know. I'll have to wait for him to come back on Christmas. But he did come for Thanksgiving. Let me shut this off. And I made a turkey. It about killed me. I'll make a Thanksgiving dinner. You know, with all the problems I got going on, I still got a bad back that nobody seems to want to talk about. But yeah, my back is still bad. And but I got a big old turkey. I got the biggest turkey I could find because my mother always got the biggest turkey. But I'm only feeding a few people. But Mama was feeding a house full of people. She got the biggest turkey she could get, and a ham too. But anyway, we had plenty of turkey, and I cooked it in this oven. I'm really not used to this oven, so it didn't cook it as fast as I wanted it to. So I turned the dial up a little bit, and then it got over brown, but it was nice and juicy. So uh, we had good turkey. My stuffing didn't turn out right. I don't know why. It just wasn't the right color, and it didn't taste quite right. But I made my mother's gravy, and that fixed it all up. So we had a good Thanksgiving dinner, uh, me and Mitchell, and he stayed. I think he stayed 3 days, and so he worked on this. There's another thing he worked on. This also has Bluetooth, and he found it on my phone and didn't show me how to use it. He figured out how to use it, but uh, he didn't tell me. So when he gets back at Christmas, he has some work to do. Okay, so if y'all don't hear any crackling, these and the sound is good. I hope it's good because I can't do a lot of talking. My throat is sore. Uh, I'll continue to use these. But my son got a new set of earphones, so I inherited his old set of earphones, and these are a little bit more difficult than the ones that I had. But I think it was I wasn't making a good connection. So whenever I moved, this part that goes into the speaker was making it crackle. I'm hoping that was the problem, because I think this is a better, more expensive set. And this thing goes in and out. That's your speaker. And I don't know. He got himself, there's another piece that goes to it. This funky piece. And he tried to tell me, but I told him to make me a video. And I don't see anywhere that he made a video. So there we are with that. So let's hope that these speakers that I know how to use the problem is solved because of the plug. I didn't have it. It was loose. And all you had to do is push it back in. So those were the two things. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I got me a couple things. Let me show those to you. Okay, let me grab them here. I got them all in this box. Okay. So first off, I got me a couple of these containers. They were $4, but I got two to help put my stuff in and maybe help organize. And I got me a new calendar. It's a big print. It's got long columns. I think I like this better because of the long columns, because I have to keep my appointments and I have to keep Willie's appointments so that he can drive me to my appointments until we get my dizzy stuff figured out. So I finally got me a big calendar for next year. Get over there. Okay. That's just got a couple things in. I don't know what's in it. Okay, so these just opened. And I found a 25-cent bin. Believe it or not, 25 cents. Not the tape. The tape was $1.50. But I got the Crafty Square stencils. And it comes with different ones. Let's see. And I guess you could just take the whole back off and use it like that if you want to. Can y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see anything. It's got some swirlies. Anyway, I like inking and stenciling, so I'm trying to show you the last one. That's just that lines. So I thought that was pretty cool. For a quarter, even if I don't like it, it ain't no waste. And I got this one that says, "Be happy today." Yeah, there you can see it. And it says, let me turn it. It needs something under it, don't it? It needs something dark under it. Well, good vibes only. Good vibes only. And then it says, "Go ahead, never give up." So I thought those would be good sayings. to make pretty papers with. And this one is ready for something. Adventure. Ready for adventure. And it's got little water waves on top and bottom. 25 cents. I found 25-cent bin. Y'all look at yours. Dollar Tree's for them 25-cent bins. I went to another Dollar Tree where they had a 50-cent bin, and it was full of the wooden pieces. And I'm like, nah, I didn't buy a single one, y'all, because if I had seen it, I started going through that basket, I would come out there a poor broke fool. Let me tell you, that basket was heaping, and it was like the shopping cart, and they just had it in the heaps. Okay, so I got these gold leaves for $1. No, a quarter, 25 cents, and I got the silver ones for 25 cents. Let's see. Oh, I got these stickers for 25 cents. I didn't think I had those, and I got those for 25 cents. Let's see. I got a jar just because I don't have anything with a jar. I don't have any jars. This is my first and only jar. So I got a jar. I don't know what I use him for, but there. I got like a birthday stencil. Can y'all see a birthday stencil? And another happy birthday stencil. I may already have this one, but I don't know. Or stickle. I'm calling it stencil. It's stickers. Stickers. And I got some hair class for put my tiny hair up. I don't know if I told y'all, but I finally went and got my hair cut. And I told the lady that I didn't want a buzz cut. I just wanted an inch or two, left. And she thought I meant from the bottom. So she cut off a couple inches off the bottom, all the dead hair. And but she looked all through my hair. I told her I had cancer, and I was losing my hair, and I didn't want to lose it. But she looked all through my hair, and she said it wasn't patchy or anything, and that it was all coming out even. So I was good, and I kept my hair, the little that it is, but I kept it. So I got this. It's like a little headband you put on your head, because my hair is so thin now that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh, this one might be. I might need a little hot glue on that one to get it back in its little sticker. But it was 25 cents. I could fix it for 25 cents. Okay, and I got these two. And I thought I might add some beads to these two. Like the pearls I put on that other one. And so I got those two for 25 cents and an empty bag. Okay, so that's all I got in that bag. And they're in here. Let me put my stencils back. And my tape. Okay, and these little clear containers I thought would be good. I can't buy too many at one time. They cost $4. But the container seems to be a pretty good container. And I got this one over here. The same container, $4, which is better than $5. Okay, everything. Well, I only got a couple things in here. I got me a pack of bowls to put on Christmas gifts because I might not feel like making bows. And I got me another appointment book. This is a red one, and it's a vinyl. Maybe it'll hold up better than the last one. Oh, I don't like this one. I should have opened it. It's different. but it might do better. She's got the days because I have to keep 2 people's appointments on here, and it might be better. Well, I don't know. See, the January and the February has these. Well, maybe I got a couple different things in here. Well, the March is that. But what is this? Oh, that must be for note taking or something. Yeah, but that's what the actual calendar is. That's it's tiny. And then they got this, which I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look at it. I guess for you to make notes if you want to. I would have rather had bigger spots to write on my appointments areas. But I could just use this back part to put on, I guess. Yeah, maybe it's your things to do. And it has a note department in the back. So I like the notes department. But anyway, I already got appointments scheduled for June of 2026. So I was very happy to get that. So it's because my appointments are getting messed up. Oh, what I got? Oh, I got this box of tissue. Now, if y'all don't know, if you get the 175 tissue, it has more than the Scott tissue, or the little square box, it only has 80 tissues. But their brand, has 175 tissues. And I've been using a lot of tissues because I have to cough up a lot of phlegm and stuff. You know, we ladies, we don't like to spit, right? So I used a tissue. But that was their last box. So I'll have to stop in again and see if I can get them. And that's all I had in there. And that's all I got. I done a little crafty shopping. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I still have the coughing issue. Of course, I'm a smoker. I'm always going to have the coughing issue. So, I think I've done everything. I told you all about my health issues, my good news, and how far I still got to go. And went over Thanksgiving. My son came. That was really good over there. It hurt me a lot with my back. Now, I can't stand for long. But anyway, between standing and sitting and waiting, I got it done. So we had a pretty nice dinner. But my back stayed sore till about Monday. How was I laying up in the bed with my back? Can't lay in a good position or sit it for too long in a position until it gets done doing whatever it's doing. I think it's swelling back in there, and till that swelling goes down, you're just hurting. But anyway, it was worth it because my son came and he kind of helped me. He just forgot to show me. He looked at all my stuff and got to show me how to work it. But he coming back for Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that too. So that's about it, y'all. I'm got to get back to my crafty room has gotten into a mess. Uh-oh, my son left his boots. Well, he did buy a new pair of tennis shoes, so maybe he didn't want his boots. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about my son. And then I was talking about trying to organize my crafty room a little better before I get sick again. And because I have to start I already had one immune therapy, and I only had one treatment, and it seemed like my leg muscles was a little sore after just that one treatment. So I don't know what effect that immune therapy is going to have on me. So I hope it ain't going to be as bad, uh, and just make you hurt all over. But he said I would have to take that. I think he said twice a month for a year. I'm like, dang. And what that does is teaches my body to naturally kill the squamous cell cancer that I have. So I still have to go up there and have the blood work every week and have the or every other week and have the immune therapy every other week. So, but I'm on the mend, so praise God for that. Cindy, I just got another card for you in the bedroom. So I am going to open the card that you sent me that I saved because you sent me another one and I saving it. So I get to open your card today. I should have done it straight up, but I didn't because I broke my reading glasses, and I'm wearing my far away glasses, and something of see I can't read that. It says I'm guessing it says trust in the Lord, and I'm guessing that from because I can see the Lord that's big enough. So I'm guessing my reading glasses. I have my $100 glasses, y'all. Okay, I think there's a little spot right there. I can get in there. Oh, this is going to be a long video. Try to get my scissor. Okay. Do you want to open? Let me get my scissor in there. Yeah, I got a little snip. I don't want to cut nothing on the inside. So I'm wearing my faraway glasses. Well, I hope I didn't cut it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so it says hello. And it's got It's one of them folded cards. I don't think I got one like this. I got another prayer card. Is it upside down? Can y'all read that? Yeah. Or is it upside down? I don't know. I can't see the thing. I broke them, but I didn't bring them in here so I could look through them. And I will take the card back there and look at it so that I can read it. I hope y'all can see it. Yeah, I love these little cards. I keep them right here. Okay. It says hello. And there's a little, oh, look at that. There's a little flippy thing. Well, these could be pockets, but they're just uh, stripes there. That's pretty. Look at there. There's a little flippy. That's a fun card. Okay. Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, there we go. Okay. 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 What I got? What I got? Okay. I'll bring my handy helper over here and see if it'll help me. Okay. Says Candace, I hope this card brightens your day. Just know I'm thinking of you and care about all you are going through. Always many prayers. Love, hugs, blessings, Cindy Ann. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, your cards are a real pick-me-up, and they always come with wonderful sayings, and these little cards, too. I did look at the Dollar Tree that I was at, and they didn't have nothing like this, or the other ones either. Let me see what this one says. Maybe my handy helper will help me read it. If I had a light. Okay, light. A light might help. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will something. Get my shadow is in the way. Okay. Will rest. Oh, come on. Will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalms 91:1. Oh, I finally got that out. That was hard, but that's very true. Okay, if God brings you to it, His will brings you through it. Ah, that's a good one too. If God brings you to it, He will bring you through it. Yeah, that's me spot on that one. So yeah, this one is very good too. I hope I read it good enough for everybody. Did y'all see? This is a fun flippy card. Yeah, fun. So, oh, I love it. So I can put it here with the rest of my little prayer cards. Okay, thank you very much, Cindy Ann. I love all your cards. And I'm sorry I'm not spot on at getting on the computer these days. But I had such high hopes when I moved in here. I got my own craft room, got me a nice big shelf. And, oh, y'all should see my shelf. It's got stuff all over it, but it ain't really organized. And I got plenty of room in the back, but I can't decide what I want in the back and what I want in the front. Or what shelf I want to put it on. Should I put it on the first shelf, the bottom shelf, or the top shelf? I don't know. So I think the light stuff is going on the top shelf because I have to raise it over my head. But anyway, it's kind of messy because in the middle of that, I think, is when I started getting sick or when I got diagnosed. with the cancer. So, yeah, I'm hoping this next treatment is not too bad. And I get it here. I finish straightening up, get it the way I want it, and get back to crafting because sickness should not take all the joy out of your life, should it? Even though you feel like crap. And, well, it's easy for me to say now. I don't feel so bad. But, well, thank God for that, too. I don't feel so bad. Uh, but, yeah, today I have high hopes. Uh, so, yeah, keep your prayers coming, ladies, because they are working, I'm sure. And, God is great. What can I say? You just never know when a blessing is coming your way. That rhymed. I didn't mean for it to, but it did. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for coming and listening to me jabber on. I am way out of practice on making videos and trying to keep all my thoughts straight. So thank you very much for all my friends that are hanging in there with me and understanding and sending the prayers. And, well, I just love y'all. And hopefully I'll be getting back to crafting pretty soon. Okay, that's it. I'm babbling again. It seems like I get to the end of my video. Don't want to shut up. But I'm supposed to shut up because it's the end. Right? Okay. Y'all, do as the Lord have you to do. And I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye now.